Hello, everybody. Dan Tomaszewski here with Everything MSP. Hope you're all doing well. We are here to do our Take 5, and we got our friends with SherpaDesk. We've got Patrick and Mike here with us. How are you guys doing today?
Great, Dan. Thanks.
Awesome.
Thanks, Dan.
It's a beautiful Monday here in Michigan. I'm not sure what the weather's like where you guys are at, but it kind of feels like spring here.
Well, it's Southern California, so it always feels like spring around here.
There you go. I'm the one that when it gets sunny outside, it's like amazing, because
Oh,
it's
right.
it's just
Well, I
not
mean,
the
we
norm.
we grew up in Kentucky, so we're very familiar with seasons. You just don't get seasons out here in Southern California.
Exactly. So, we're here today with our Take Fives. We're here to talk about, the latest things happening with our vendors, most specifically here today, talking about SherpaDesk. And what is something that you guys are focused on to help your partners, whether it be become more efficient, productive, more profitable? What main focus that you guys are putting your time into?
Hmm. Do you, well, one of the things
Yeah.
that, well, go ahead, Patrick. Go ahead.
Well, so we're always looking for tools to help our customers perform better with their customers, right? We understand that like if we can make our customers happy, then we're going to be successful. We really focus on a very select target market of IT MSPs that's in the small to medium sized range. And what we noticed is since we launched the application, that they really needed access to their data, their customer data, being able to log time, expenses from a mobile app, from a mobile experiences. We noticed that they would send themselves emails to follow up, as well as write down notes, right, to
Yeah.
come back, circle back that later. So we launched an application a few years back when we originally launched. We took a lot of feedback from our customers and revamped our total mobile solution. And that's really what we're a big part of our forward development or forward engineering is really making that mobile experience a successful tool for our customers to update their customers.
Yeah, and that is such
Yeah.
a critical thing because you talk about the mobility of technicians out in the field. Need instant access to information. Granted, you might be bringing a laptop with you, but that's not always the most efficient thing. You got your phone in your pocket. You want to be able to grab it. You want to be able to get quick access to information. And and the key is the ability to enter that information instantly versus them saying, hey, you know what, I don't want to break out my laptop right now. When I get back to the office, I'll throw it in there. But then, our minds forget all those steps or the time and so on. So is that kind of where you guys are, trying to accommodate and help in those areas?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you look at any successful organization out there, the future is in mobile. I mean, everything is moving so fast, everybody's on the go, and you need to have a sound mobile platform to be successful. I mean, it's just the way it is going to be now, it's the way it's going to be in the future, and it's only going to be more mobile as we progress. So having a sound mobile solution is imperative to be successful. So in order for our customers to be successful, then we need to make sure they have the right tools when they send their technicians out in the field. And that's being able to access all their clients' data, their open tickets or closed tickets, being able to log time against their account, log their expenses, being able to pull up assets, look up asset histories, all while they're there on site, instead of having that downtime of historically where you'd have to wait until you pull up a laptop or you're either on Wi-Fi. So a lot of times
Yeah.
customers aren't on Wi-Fi. They're in remote locations and they need to be able to access through through cellular, through data. So it's
You know what, that's such a key thing because it's a lot of times maybe a tech's going to a site for the first time and
yeah,
they're pulling out their laptop and they're like, okay, I don't know the Wi-Fi password. I need to get into my PSA and look it up. But it's like, well, wait a minute, I need to have Wi-Fi access in order to be able to get out there. So grabbing your phone definitely saves that hassle. And
That's right.
minutes count. I mean,
Minutes
because
count.
minutes absolutely count.
But then,
I
and
want to
that's,
circle
and I
back on
guess,
that.
yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead.
that's what I was going to say is just on that aspect is like one of our big initiatives is to be able to capture this lost data, the communication with the customer, being able to log your time, being able to log expenses that you had on site, being able to log your travel, and be able to really fully get an idea of what is the cost of service and, what are you tracking and wanting to bill back to the customer. And so making it available on that third screen, being able to like instantly log that time, locate that task, locate that job profile, and be able to assign those time entries or those that data entry is important because it for not only for the technician but for the owner of the operation or owner of the IT consulting company is to be able to get complete visibility of the support that you're providing.
Absolutely. And, and also too, when you're able to enter that information in real time, you're keeping people back at headquarters, the home office, the mothership, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
You're keeping them in tune with what's happening. They're able to instantly see, okay, this is where they're at with the ticket. Because they might get a call, someone might call them in, call in and say, hey, I'm not sure what's going on with this particular ticket, and you can pull it up and you can see exactly what's happening, and you're able to correspond right away without feeling left in the dark.
That's correct.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's just, and the thing about the mobile app that we spent a lot of time, money, resources, and energy last year building it from the ground up. It's just really giving our technicians the needed tools while they're out in the field to be successful, to do their job, so that the organization, the company so they can be profitable, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, it logs into like it tracks all your events where you're supposed to be with our event scheduler. It tracks all your tasks, which is filtered by either projects or accounts. It allows you to log time against any of your contracts that you have open with the existing account. Be able to review assets, like we mentioned earlier. So it's a complementing tool of the actual web app.
That's awesome. And that's just critical. We need to provide our technicians that are out in the field with the tools to make them successful. There's nothing worse than putting them in a position where, they're out there trying to do their job. They're wanting to do their best, and they don't have access to the information they need, and they're struggling.
That's right.
It puts them in a very difficult position because they're in the forefront. They're in the face of the customer, and so it is us as MSP owners to make sure that we're working and doing all the things that we can to make our technicians look good in the face of the client.
That's exactly right.
So any final words about SherpaDesk that you want to throw out there before we end it off here?
Well, I mean, one thing that we at SherpaDesk, we love our SherpaDesk community, and we love the feedback that we give to them. Pretty much 90% of the information that the features and functionality that you see in the web platform or in the mobile app has come from our community. So we love listening to them, because what better source of information are the people that are out in the field that are actually using the application? And since we're such we're very flexible, very mobile type company. So if there's a feature out there that really makes sense to the community, we generally implement it within a relatively short period of time.
That's awesome. That's such a critical thing, because we all have ideas. We all can throw suggestions out there.
Yes.
And it's great to hear that there's someone, back there listening.
Now, I did say that it makes sense for the entire community.
Yes,
right.
Exactly.
Yes. Okay.
Exactly. Can't do everything. It's got to be.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Yeah.
So awesome. Well, everybody, this is the end of our Take 5 for today with SherpaDesk with Mike and Patrick. Guys, thank you so much for your time. It's always great talking with you, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Take care.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Dan.
Thanks, Dan. I really appreciate it.